welcome to my channel, Andra Makes. This is part 2 of what I made in 2021, and today I'm going to be showing you what I made from May to August. And if you saw part 1, you'll know that I'm not going to be going into tremendous detail about these. I'm going to go through them pretty quickly because I have detailed videos already on my channel, and I will list those in the description box. And I'll be showing all the garments on hangers, and then at the end of the video I'll have like a video montage of pictures of me wearing everything. And after you've watched the video, in the comments let me know if you have made any of these and your thoughts on what I've made so far. I'm excited to share these with you, so let's get started. Here's what I made in May, and the first thing I made in May, it was for the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day challenge, and it was McCall's 6697. And here's the dress. This is the most impractical thing I have ever made. The theme for the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day challenge was bright and bold, so I went for it. As you can see, I will not wear this dress. I'm going to refashion it, so stay tuned for that. I hope to do that this spring or summer. The design, though, the pattern designer is a genius and amazing. As you can see, the sides there. And this was like origami, sewing this thing together. I was amazed the entire time, but I don't think I can get the entire thing in the shot. It's a full-length dress on me, and I'm 5'11". So there is that. And then I made the Yanta overalls by Helen's Closet Patterns. I made the shorts this time, and here they are. It's a very pretty herringbone denim that I got at Hobby Lobby. And then for the facing, I used this quilting cotton that I had in my stash. And also on these overalls, I took advantage of the cool selvage and used that as my hem. And then I made New Look 6651. And here it is in this very beautiful tweed fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I originally made it with snaps instead of buttons, but the pearl snaps were not thick enough for this fabric and they kept coming apart, so I took all the snaps off and put buttons on. And then I made the Sunday Romper by Love Notions, and I made the shorts version. And here it is. Recognize the fabric? This is a red waffle knit that was in a thread crate box, and I'm wearing this. Also, this was the pepper sweater. You saw this if you watched part 1 of this, but I did contrasting fabric. I had this quilting cotton in my stash, and I used it for the pockets. And I made a self belt. So there's that. And then I made the Be Bold top by Ellie and Mac. And here it is. I have a tutorial for how to make this on my channel. This is great for beginners. This is a very pretty rayon challis that was in a thread crate box. And the front and back are the same. And then here's the sash that I made, and you can wear this either off the shoulder or up on the shoulder. And then I made the Lucky Penny wallet by Sally Tomato. And here's my wallet. I've actually used this ever since I made the pattern, and it's in this cork fabric, and the pattern and the cork were in a thread crate. Moving on to June, I made McCall's 6694. But I made the short sleeve version. And here it is. This is athletic performance fabric that I got from Joann. Did some color blocking there. And to go with it, I wanted like an athletic set. I made Simplicity 8561. And I made this view. And here they are, and I reversed the main fabric from the accent fabric that was in the shirt I just showed. So I have a nice little set I can wear together, or I can separate them. And then the next thing I did was a hack. I had made the Bettine dress, I believe that's how you pronounce it, by Tilly and the Buttons. I made it a while back. And here's my hack. The bodice of the Bettine was too small, so I removed the bodice. I wanted to use this, keep this border print on this skirt because I loved it and it's really pretty. So I used a hack. I used this pattern, an unlikely pattern, just looking at the cover, Butterick 6685. They have it styled as an athletic top, and yet another example of how not to judge a pattern by the cover, because I made it in this very pretty fabric that I got from Joann, and then I used the fabric that was on the bodice that I took off, this striped fabric, and did the armholes and the neckline using this fabric. So I thought that turned out really nice. And then I made Butterick 6170 from 1992. And I made this view. And here it is. You probably recognize the fabric. This is some fabric I had left over from the first thing I showed, the So Maxi for Mother's Day dress. So I used it and did some fun color blocking. And then I made another Ashton top by Helen's Closet Patterns. And I made the longer version. And Helen came out with a sleeve expansion pack, and I added the butterfly sleeves. And here it is. This was my very first viewer's choice. The option, I gave you two options for fabric to choose that you would like me to make this in, and you guys voted and chose this one. And this is actually was a sheet that I got from a thrift store. And then to go with that Ashton top, I was going for like a faux romper look. I made the Seaside Culottes by Rad Patterns, and I made the longer length. And here they are in the same viewer's choice winner, a thrifted sheet. And here's the set together, and I can wear it separately also. And then I made McCall's 8042, and I have a tutorial on my channel how to make this. And I made view A, what the model's wearing. And here it is. It's in this very pretty shirting fabric that I got from Joann. And this is very similar to the Wilder gown. The neckline. And then the next thing I made, I cannot find this pattern to save my life. I have no idea where it is. I've gone through all my patterns, so I'm not sure where it is, but I do have a video on my channel totally dedicated to this pattern because I did a sew along for it. So check that out if you're interested. And this is great for beginners also, but these are the shorts. And this is a linen cotton blend, I think, that was in a thread crate box. But they have these really easy pockets, and then a self belt. And then I made the Skylar hoodie by Sinclair Patterns. And here it is. The way this is designed, you can do some really neat color blocking right here because these pieces are separate, and all this fabric came from Joann. Super colorful and fun. Love that. Now moving on to July, I made 4 Galaxy tees. This is a free pattern by Pattern Scissors Cloth. And I have a separate video dedicated to this on my channel because I hacked it 3 different ways, and I show you how to do that, and it's really easy, great for beginners. But here's the original Galaxy tee made as is. This is a Modal fabric that was in a thread crate box. And then here's one of the hacks that I made. I added a band at the bottom. And all this fabric that I'm getting ready to show came from Joann. And then here's another hack I did. I made flutter sleeves and then a flounce at the bottom. So that's super fun. And then this one has the flutter sleeves and the band at the bottom, so you can mix and match these hacks. So check out my Galaxy Tee hacks if you're interested in doing that. They're really easy and change the look a lot. And then I made Vintage Simplicity 8285. This is from 1967, and I made View 2. And here it is. I had to be careful with that style of dress for it not to look like a house dress or a house coat. With the styling of the pattern, it has the zipper down the front, as you can see, and then the pockets. So I used this camo fabric that I got from Joann, and I think that is really cool. And I can wear this winter with a turtleneck and tights and boots, so I think that would look really good. And then I made McCall 6697 again, but I made it in a much more practical and wearable version this time. And here it is, much more practical and wearable. Both of these fabrics came from Joann. And I made a shorter length this time and added sleeves. The design of this pattern is so cool and unique, and I didn't want to waste it on a dress that I would never wear, so I made it again in this version. And then there's the Viewer's Choice winner for July. It's Simplicity 7173 from 1996. And I made this version. And here it is. I love this dress so much. I actually wore it on my birthday this year. I love it so much. It is a little large on me, so I added a strip of elastic in the back to bring it in a little. But I love the stripes on the fabric going the different ways. Love this so much. Moving on to August, I made the Misa pants this time. I showed you the shorts earlier, but here are the pants, and using my tutorial you can make either or both. The only difference is the pattern piece. The pants are longer, but the constructions are the same. So, but this time I did not do the belt loops or a belt. And then I took advantage of the cool selvage and used that for my hem. And then I made Simplicity 9336. This is a skirt, and I have a tutorial on my channel how to make this. Again, great for beginners. And I made View D. And here's mine. I did add pockets. I used the pocket pattern from the Misa shorts and pants that I just showed. The pants, because I use this to play golf. So you need pockets when you play golf. So there's my skirt, and this fabric was given to me by my friend Trisha. And then to go with it, I wanted a little set. So again, I used McCall 6964. I made a short sleeve top, and here it is. This will go with my golf skirt, or I can wear them separately, and I use the same fabric from the skirt to do little bands around the neck and sleeve and hem. Here they are together. Cute little set. And then I made the Nova Knit Raglan sweatshirt by Sinclair Patterns, but I made a t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt. And here it is. It's in this fun lemon fabric, double brush poly that I got from Joann. And I love Sinclair Patterns. If you've watched my channel at all, you know I love them because they have a tall version. So that takes out some steps for me. So I love this. And then this was the Viewer's Choice winner for August from 1971. It's McCall's 2898. This pantsuit right here. Here it is. Here's the top. This is a double brush poly that I got from Joann. And then here are the pants. I originally planned on making the entire thing in this fabric, but I didn't have enough. And then I just happened to have this fabric in my stash, if you can believe it, that goes perfectly with this. And I love the style of these pants. They taper in slightly at the knee, and then they come out a little wider around the bottom. But here it is together. And then I made the Lito dress by Seamwork. And here it is. I hacked it. I used the bodice piece from the shoulder to right here. And then from here down, I added tiers to the dress. And I love this so much. I love this Lito bodice. It fits me really well. And this fabric came from Joann. And then I made McCall's 8193, but I wasn't thrilled with it. And I have a video dedicated to this pattern. On my channel, I have a pattern review where I made it originally, and then I have a video showing how I hacked it. McCall's 8193, I can't remember if I said that or not, but I originally made this version, and I just didn't like the top of the bodice on me. And here it is. So I used the bodice from the Lito that I just showed, and then I already had these existing tiers on my original dress. But I used the Lito bodice to add to those fun, colorful tiers. And then a few years ago, I made McCall's 7313 to wear to my son's high school graduation, and I made view D right here. But the scoop of the neckline was too wide and too low for my liking, so I hacked it. And here it is, and once again I used the bodice from the Lito, and this was the original fabric from the dress. And I have a video about this on my channel also where I refashioned it. So I was able to use the fabric from the bodice, this fabric, for the sleeves and the neckband. And then it was a little bit too short, so I added some length at the bottom with the hemband. So those two dresses that I refashioned, I will get so much more wear out of now. that's everything I made in 2021, May through August. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!